Welcome to Silent Mementos, a game by Alex, that name, Alinkovich, I don't know. No idea how to pronounce that, but that could be close enough. Let's read the itch.io description for this one before we jump in. When a man hasn't returned from exploring an old abandoned house, his girlfriend decides to go to the house and find him. She'll soon discover that the house has a story to tell, and it wants to show it to her through Super 8 film. She now realizes that if she wants answers to what happened to her lover, she must watch the Super 8 footage. As the player, you not only experience the house through the girlfriend's eyes, however, you also experience the game through a Super 8 camera from a second-person perspective. Okay. Sounds like a cool gimmick. And the settings menu is pretty advanced for an itch.io game. Unfortunately, the sensitivity slider does absolutely nothing. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Also, I think you have to, like, do this. Yeah, and then, like, the audio actually, like, kicks in. It's kind of weird. W is indeed to move around. Left mouse button to interact. Right mouse button to zoom. Scroll or C to cycle inventory items. To use the doors, just simply walk directly into them. Your character always has a light source, just scroll through the inventory to equip it. October 9th, 1983. My name is Lucy. I have a boyfriend named Nigel who likes to make video recordings of old abandoned houses for contractors. Recently he was hired to inspect a house that's been abandoned for a few years now. Normally I wouldn't think too much about it, but there have been some recent reports of people going missing in that area, and I didn't want him to go. He told me I shouldn't worry about it, and he promised he'll be back in a few days. But it's been over 3 days now, and he hasn't returned or even tried to contact me. So I decided I'll head to the house and see if he's okay. By the time I got to the house, it was already late, and what's worse, it began to rain. Luckily, despite the house being abandoned for some time, it appeared that all the lights were on, suggesting Nigel must still be inside. I immediately went into the house and began to look for him. Yeah, unfortunately the sensitivity slider, the one that I really want, is like extremely fast. There's also a bunch of like motion blur, which maybe that's like post. There's no like actual motion blur. So maybe that's this. Let me just test that. Yeah, I think that turned off the motion blur. What if we do high? Still motion blur. That's also motion blur, so I guess we have to have it on low if I don't want motion blur. Though it still looks a little, like, weirdly crusty. Oh, also, this switched back. I had this set to 120. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. But yeah, sadly, this slider does absolutely nothing. Maybe I can, like, get it to do something if I change something else. Like this, and then apply. Nope, it just goes back to 50 again. So yeah. That's just unfortunate. Oh well. I will deal with it. Wait. That actually did. What? That did do something. Okay, so you have to lower it, then change something else, then apply. Maybe I have to like do it again. Oh, now it like raised it again. God damn it. What did I do? Shit. Hold on. So like this is pretty janky. All the way down to the bottom. And then ultra, apply. I mean, I think it's a little lower. It's kind of weird. On second thought, never mind. Oh. Oh, that was the way out. Oops. Beat the game. Well, there you go. There's your 1-minute game that you were asking about. All we did was sit in the options menu for like 90% of it. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll move on. There's also, like... There's audio, but it's so quiet. Maybe I should just skip this, because, I mean, surely we're gonna see the credits again. Yeah, okay, holy crap, there's a lot of credits here. Okay, let's go back in. It's a projector that can play Super 8 films. Wonder why this is here. Strange. The door isn't locked, but it's like something won't let me through. What the hell? What happened to the door? Watch it. Sorry. We'll watch it. Scribble note number 4. I need to have some water. 1 second. There's been a lot of reading. The exit is right in front of me, and yet the door won't open. What more does she want from me? When the last thing she asked me to do was clean up her mess, I thought this was her way of suggesting that she was done playing with me, and she'll let me go. Guess she has one last thing for me. Whatever it is, I'll do it. I must leave this place. Is that by, Nigel? What is this? Who is Nigel talking about? Maybe this film can shed some light on what's happening. Is it, like, quiet again if I do this? No, it's just very quiet. We'll see if it gets louder. Otherwise I'll raise it. Oh, you just happen to have that? Okay. I need to load some film into this projector. Reel number 3. Are you just like sitting on the bench right next to the projector? Help, put away my toys. Oh, help put away my toys. Yeah, now we're like playing in the projector. It's like the gimmick of this game. It's kind of neat. And I guess this is Nigel. Oh, I got a toy. Another toy. We even have legs. Crazy. What other toys do you have? Is this the only one? No, there's more. Right there as well. Anything else? There's a ball. Oh, bloody handprint. Yeah, now I have to find a projector while playing as Nigel to then play as a third guy. I guess I can go through here, but what if we try and go this way? No? This must be openable now, yeah. And that's it for that reel, I see. So now we have to find a different film reel. I need to load some film into this projector. And now I can go in here? Yeah. Ah, and then I'm gonna like follow in his footsteps. Oh, that's neat. That's a cool concept. So we'll like always first see the next area from Nigel's perspective. Yeah. All of the toys are in here. Diary page number 1. Dear Diary, Daddy's got another job to work on another film, and Mommy's also going to have a part in the film. So you know what that means. Another couple of lonely nights with TV dinners. Like I understand that they must work. You sound very old. You don't sound like a little kid with a toy box. You sound like a bored teenager. Like, I understand that they must work to buy those TV dinners, but it seems like they care more about the films they create, rather than me. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if we didn't have to live so far away from town. Then I would at least be able to hang out with the other kids. But instead I'm trapped in this house with just you and my dolls. Yeah, that kid sounds like she's probably like 16 or something. And I assume we can't go in here? No? We need to, like, find a film reel somewhere in here, probably. Oh yeah, I have different legs now. Crazy how people have different legs. Close the fridge. It's terrible. I don't know... I got the key, but for what? Have we seen anything that was locked? Oh, yes we have. I just didn't look in the center of the room. Locked better, look for a key. Scribbled note number 3. Am I going insane? This camera helps me see what she wants me to see, but when I start filming, I feel like something's guiding me. Like I know I'm performing the actions, but for some reason, it feels like it's not completely me doing this. I almost want to not touch this camera, but I know that I won't be able to progress if I don't. Yeah, I guess this is extremely quiet, so I am gonna tell me a bedtime story. I'm gonna increase the volume and hope that it doesn't get, like, extremely loud at some point. There we go. Now we have actual volume. Hopefully there are no, like, massively loud jump scares. Nice drawing. Red Riding Hood wolf, I guess. Oh no, I don't have a reflection. Nigel was a vampire all along. Never trust someone named Nigel. And there's Red Riding Hood being eaten. Great. Seems like a very, very healthy story to tell to a little babby girl. Oh. Goodbye. Okay. She just zoomed out of there. Put them in order. Oh, it's us. And who's that? Is that just my reflect or a shadow? Or is that a third dude? Can't go in here. I've already been here. I need one more page. Right? Am I not missing one page? Yeah. Yeah, it's not in here. And we already got one from in here, so surely there's not a second. Maybe the fourth one appears when you put the other ones in order? So... Huh? I mean, I guess he would get this first? Maybe we just, like, put this here and then this here? No? Yeah, seems like we need to find a fourth one. Nothing. Okay. Now I'm confused. There's only 3 rooms to explore, right? It's not in the toilet. It seems like it should be this door, but it's not opening. Is that a bug? Is it supposed to open? Maybe there's some weird thing where I had to, like, go in there before the jump scare thing? I have nothing else in my inventory. And again, there's nothing else hidden here. We can't open drawers. I don't understand. Unless I am putting them, like, I'm supposed to do something else here? But, like, This doesn't really make sense. Nope. Might have to see if anyone mentions this in the comments. And maybe I can, like... No, I can't leave the projector. We are stuck here. Yeah, that doesn't help. Let me just check the comments if anyone mentions this. Story. Struggled with the storybook pages. For anyone else that can't find the last page, there are 2 in the parents' bedroom. I've been in the parents' bedroom like multiple times. Where the hell is it? Oh my god, yeah. Jesus, that's a bit hard to find. Alright, so what does this one have? So what would the order even be? Like this one at the end, I suppose? Like that? No? Nope. So what other order could we do? Okay, I don't really understand, because, like, surely these 2 have to be before this one, since he has the Red Riding Hood at that point. Oh, that was correct somehow. Not entirely sure how. Alright, great. Locked, better look for a key. I'm assuming that's in the bedroom then. Maybe now we can go into this door? We don't have a reflection either. Just a couple of vampires, huh? Diary page number 2. Dear Diary, I recently came up with this wonderful idea. Maybe if I try creating my own movies for Mom and Dad, they would be interested in spending more time with me. I found a camera in my parents' bedroom, and I'm going to record my dolls who will be the stars in my movie. The camera seems to not record sound though, so I'm probably going to try and perform the sound during viewing. Anyway, once I finish making it, I'm planning to surprise Mom with it by hiding it in her jewelry box. They will definitely love the movie. It's about a family living in a magical house and they spend all their time playing games and such. Well, I better get to work on the movie right away. Am I the little ghost girl all along? Or is Nigel the ghost? Uh-huh. Oh. No, I thought that was her. I don't know what to say. This place goes beyond what people can view as supernatural. Whoever controls this house seems to control space and time. It feels like it's already been a day, yet it's still pitch black and the rain doesn't look like it's dying down. Cool. Very cool. I see. Dance on it. Is, like, Nigel gonna be buried here or something? Or it's like her parents because she killed them. B. Oh, I could take the B. Oh. B-A-E-L-Q D-R-T? Are we spelling something out? We don't have an F in order to spell knife. Yeah, what word could we even spell from this? Grave, maybe? Game? This just seems a little weird. I mean, maybe pool? No? P? But we don't have an O. Or an L. Oh. Is it like... Oh, it's hangman. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, B something something I. Well, in that case, let's go for, like, E. And maybe R as well. Yeah. Perfect. Wait, why is it, like, advancing? I'm guessing correctly. What? Buried. Kind of curious what happens if you get this wrong. Uh-huh. I think you're cheating at Hangman. I'm sorry. But our playtime isn't over. Oh. We skip ahead. Yeah, maybe it was adding a line when you got them right instead of adding a line when you got them wrong. I assume that the key will be somewhere here, then. What happens if we go out this way, then? Like, now that everything's, like, wrong. Yeah. Oh. It just leads back here? And then if I go out, I'm in the basement again? No. Well, that's weird. There's, like, 2 copies of the projector room. So where do we find the key, then? Oh, I see. Shovel. Aha. You're holding that awfully like you're going to, like, club someone over the head. Oh god, it's Nigel. Looks like he's been dead for some time, but how can that be? Who was the person recording those films? Well, she's kind of calm. Dear Diary, I hate Mom and Dad. I thought they would love my surprise movie, but no. Instead, Dad yelled at me for recording over some important previous film strips, and Mom was mad that I dumped her jewels in the garden, so I could make room to fit my movie in the box. I told them I was sorry, but instead both Mom and Dad gave me a hard smack on my cheeks, and sent me to my room with no dinner. They didn't bother to watch the movie I worked so hard to create. Honestly, I no longer care. I wish I could get a new mom and dad, or at least someone that I can play with and not get hurt by them. Hopefully writing these will keep my focus. I did what she asked me, but instead of letting me leave, she decided to lock me in the basement for who knows how long. And the next thing I know, a Super 8 camera just appeared out of nowhere. Nowhere. What does she want me to do with this thing? Is it some sort of game of hers? Oh. Dear Diary, I have some great news to share. After what happened the other day, Mom and Dad took me into town with them, since they didn't trust me being home alone at this time. I still hate them, but with them taking me into town, I was able to meet someone. There's a wonderful man who told me he would be more than happy to come over to my house and play with me. Heck, he even said... Dude, where'd you learn how to say heck? He even said that he could get me a new mom and dad as well. I told him where I live, so I am now eagerly waiting for him to arrive. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. Maybe I'll show him my movie. Or maybe we can make one together. I just can't wait. Uh-huh. And the door is gone, so we can't leave. X. I had fun playing with you. Oh, yep, that's gone. And I did promise I'll let you leave. There's just one last thing. Oh. Hello. What are you? That doesn't really even look like a head. You helped me get a new daddy, but I still want a new mommy. I also would like a new mommy. Uh-huh. There we go. Well, logically, I guess it makes no sense at all, but... yeah, what a twist. We're both happily ever dead. I mean, yeah, the gimmick is the coolest part of the game, for sure. Like... you know, retracing the steps, like you see what he did in the camera reels, and then you go through and find a new camera reel. So I like that mechanic a lot, but overall it was just a little dull, and like finding the pages was a bit obnoxious. But yeah, pretty cool concept at least. I guess we'll let the credits play out now. That's gonna take a while, I think. I'll just have some water meanwhile. Alright, I mean, for 2 weeks, that's pretty good. It definitely, like, works well. Yeah, usually credits for a one-person game aren't that long, but I guess they did, like, credit every single asset and source they've used. And maybe they had help as well, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. That was pretty decent.